I'm just going around with some techniques, see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? See what we can do, what we can do, what we can do. I was going to do some TikTok auction on my coasters, but then I thought about it. The reason I never sold on TikTok Shop because it's 2 days shipping. Don't bother me when I had a product, but it's hard to do made to order on TikTok Shop because you got to get it out within 2 days, and you always got to have money in the hole. It's not that easy. People might think, okay, I'm going to go on TikTok and I'm going to sell stuff, and if you do get sales or your item does go viral, you got to have some capital. It ain't that kind of party with TikTok Shop because they don't give you your money up front. When the first TikTok Shop first came out, I studied it. I literally studied it. I had to find out, how it worked and all that stuff. And then I found out that they only give you 30% of your money. And that takes at least 10 days to get when you first get in there. And then you get the rest of the money after the 30 days in case somebody returns something. So actually, they hold your money hostage for like over a month. So that means if you have product and you got to ship it, even though the customer is going to pay for shipping, you're not going to get that money. So you have to pay for shipping in the meantime. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is why I never sold on TikTok Shop. So, like, I know people drop shipping on there because every time I order something on TikTok, it takes 10 days before I see it. I know how they do it, how they get away with that. But you guys still have money in the hole because if they order it, you have to buy it if you drop shipping until your money comes in. So it's not like you get the money the next day and then you can go ahead and buy the stuff, keep your profit. It's not that kind of party. There, like on my Stripe, I can get automatic payments, so I can get it like right away, right? I don't have to wait for the money. This is why I don't really do TikTok Shop, even though TikTok might have a lot of traffic. It's hard to do it if you don't have money in the hole. Even the auction is probably on the same kind of payout thing. So you're not gonna you can auction off all you want, but you ain't gonna see that postage money. Then you got to put the stuff in the mail within 2 days. So just like Angela's, she's doing TikTok on her sweatshirts, her embroidery sweatshirts, but she's a whole $1 million business. Okay, so she got money. She got money to pay for the postage until the money comes in. And then if she's selling good, she might be on 1 day payout because it's like a scale. You have to work your way up to 1 day payout with TikTok. I mean, you can have 1 day payout, but you got to work your way up. In the meantime, you got to have money in the hole. So this is what I'm telling y'all. So if y'all want to jump on TikTok auctions, just be aware that you're not going to get your money that fast. Anybody that buys something, you gonna have to ship it with your own money. So you gotta have money in the hole for TikTok Shop and TikTok auctions. That's just the way it is. Because the money don't come like that. It doesn't come fast back to you until you build up your credibility on there. And then you can get to 1 day payouts or 5 day payouts or whatever. You get they put it in a scale, but which is ridiculous. I wish they didn't do that. I wish you can just sell something, your money, you get your money, because most people that sell something use the money to buy more stuff. Okay, so it makes no sense to hold money people's money. If people return, then they just return. It's like, why are you deciding to hold the money for in case they return? That's not your decision. That's the person doing the business. That's their decision to sit money aside in case somebody returns something. Not TikTok. So anyway, that's why I had TikTok Shop since the beginning. Like 6 months after they opened, I think I got TikTok Shop in 2023, and I haven't even used it because after I read all that, I was like, well, it doesn't make sense. You have to sell stuff. I mean, you have to have money in the hole to sell stuff. And I knew, I said, I know them people drop shipping on TikTok because that's why I take 10 days. But this is something they do with the tracking. I read about it. Something they do with the tracking that looks like they send it out within 2 days when they have it. See what I'm saying? But they supposed to penalize people for doing that. But everything I ever bought from TikTok takes about 10 days to get it. So obviously they ain't enforcing it. Because I be stuff I've been buying been taking 10 days, and stuff I've been bought over the years has took 10 days. I never got nothing fast from TikTok. Okay, and I ain't never get it that fast. It took Timu time. Okay, that's why I know they drop shipping. Um, but then they act like you can't. You got to get it out in 2 days. But then they let people drop ship. See what I'm saying? So it's like really. So yeah, but they don't want to give you your money. So I rather have my own website with my own Stripe on it, where if somebody buys something, the money goes to my Stripe and I have it right then. Okay, not that I gotta wait on my own money. That's the only thing about selling on third party websites. Etsy, they just don't give no traffic. They don't even help you out to help you sell anything. And then Etsy's so still old fashioned. They only have live shopping or nothing. It's old fashioned. These are the days of live shopping. People love live shopping and stuff. They love that stuff. Okay. Really, you can integrate live shopping into your own website if that's what you want to do. I'm pretty sure there's some software somewhere that you can integrate that stuff. I haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Um, so this is what people like. They like to actually see the product. And I like live shopping because you don't have to take all the pictures of the product and all that stuff. You just hold it up in the air and hey, here, buy it. I love that. It's like if I was gonna sell this, I'd be like, this is the next item up for sale. Hello, summer, and it's a luggage tag. Cute. And this all you got to do. You don't have to take 50 million pictures. You don't have to do anything. Just hold it up in the screen. It be at the bottom of the screen. They can buy it. They can hit the buy button, buy the thing. Love that. So Etsy, get your asses together because y'all still old fashioned. Etsy and eBay still on the old fashioned auction tip. eBay is. They don't have live auctions. They need to get rid of all them old people they got working for them and get some new, fresh minds in there because obviously y'all ain't up with the times or something. Especially Etsy. Etsy supposed to have 89 million visitors, but they only give you 10 organic traffic views a day. What kind of damn sense does that make? Don't you make money, Etsy, off of people selling stuff? Why wouldn't you want the people to sell stuff? And stop trying to get all the money off them ads. That's what they be doing, want to get all the money off the ads. And that's not cool because that makes you pay more money for people just clicking on your stuff and not even buying a damn thing. That never made sense to me. Why are you giving money to people just so somebody could just click on your ad and you make no money? But you gotta pay for every click. That's the most ridiculous system I ever seen. Google started that stuff, and Google been scamming you since. A pay per click, the whole pay per click thing is a scam. I don't even know why the government ain't stopped that mess because it's a scam. Because you always gonna spend more money than, especially these greedy white people in America. All these white businesses like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, they all are greedy. They want you to do ads so they know they collecting more money than what you making. But you being the dummy, keep doing it. And the only people that win with ads are the people that putting in 10K and 20K in ads. Those people can win, but people putting 100, 200, $300, you ain't gonna win nothing but be out of 100, 200, $300. You might as well just be a trader or something. Just go trade with your 100, 200, $300. At least you can win some money. Yeah. So, the whole pay per click thing always been a scam, and the government just let this proceed. Okay. But yeah, so that's why people use their social media now. They use their social media to advertise and stuff like that, create their own communities and stuff like that. Because ain't nobody got time for them ads. Ain't nobody got time for that. Everybody want to do that. So that's the downfall about selling on TikTok is they don't give you your money right away. They don't give you nope. It ain't no. Mm-mm. You gotta earn to get up there to like a 1 day payout. You gotta earn it. But at the beginning, they give you like 30%. Like take 10 days to get that 30%, and then you get the other 70% later after a month. You can't run no business like that. How you gonna run a business like that? That means you always gotta have money in the hole because you gotta pay for the postage to ship the stuff out. If you have the products sitting here in your house, then you have to, ship them. So you gotta pay for shipping. And if shipping is like $5 and change per package, that's gonna cost. That's gonna be money. In case you put something on TikTok and it went viral. I seen this girl. She had like 300. This is when I found out TikTok shop was open. She had 300 sales. Something went viral. Okay, so all that viralness, so she had 300 sales. She got to put out 300 products, and she got to pay 300 products worth of postage because she ain't gonna see that money right away. See what I'm saying? It's cool to go viral, but you ain't got the business like Angela Jasmina does where she can do the auction stuff, and she was clearing like 2,000 something dollars in an hour on the auction, selling her stuff that's been sitting in her warehouse for a while. She wasn't making money on them shirts sitting around, so she did auctions with them and clearing over $2,000 every time she does it. And she does it for about an hour. She does like 100 shirts or something like that. This is what I'm saying. She could do that every day and make 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,000 dollars a week in 5 days. But see, yeah, but you gotta have the money. So when she does them 100 shirts, they gotta go out in the mail within 2 days. She's not gonna get the money from TikTok within 2 days. It's her own money. She has to put the postage on and ship it out to people. You know, so that's what. So it might look good from the surface, but y'all better read them TikTok laws because they don't give you your money right away, and you got to work up your ranking to get to where you get 1 day payout. That means you got to have sales. That means you still got to have money in the hole. So just remember that when you do TikTok. This is why we I was gonna try the auction, then I thought about it. I said, oh shit, they probably on that same payment thing, and I didn't like it when it was just TikTok shop. You know, that's crazy. Okay, so anyways, they act like you ain't the seller and you ain't the one doing all the work, but they want to hold your money. Hold it for what? If you a big business, you had no business holding nobody's money more than a day. You know what I'm saying? Just give people that damn money. What you doing with it? So I don't like being on third party stuff that want to hold your money. That's why I have my own website. That's why we have websites. We don't be doing that. So, and I keep telling people, learn how to make your own website. Y'all got to learn. Y'all got to learn how to make your own website. And I keep telling y'all what I use, but I seen one person sign up for the website, but they haven't even used it. I'm like, How many times I'm telling y'all what website builder to use? It's the best thing out here. I don't know why people ain't listening. They just don't listen, man. That's why I keep stuff to myself most of the time. Because people don't pay attention, so ain't no need telling it behind. Okay. Because they don't listen. They don't listen. They just don't. So let's mess around today with some of my stuff. Let me see. Let's share the screen. Share the screen. Okay, what we gonna mess with? I know it's the first. It's the second. I need to pay my Lovable. Forgot. But the link is in the description for Lovable. This is what I run all three of my websites on. I have three websites that I run on Lovable. Okay, three. So I have my AI business bot, I have my crafting bot studios, and I have my regular website that I do. Okay. So we have that. So all three of these websites, guess how much I pay? I pay less than freaking Etsy with one website. I pay a whole drum roll $25. That's what I pay. Because right now I gotta do a payment on Lovable because I supposed to pay on first and I forgot. Okay. Let's see right there. I gotta yeah, yeah. I'm still um it's still active. Well, basically, it doesn't go down. You can still edit. You can still edit your websites and stuff because the credits that you pay monthly for is for you talking to the bot and building stuff. So everything here is on this $25. Even my wedding planner that I built at is on the $25. Even my glam finds is just affiliate stuff. It's on the $25. This blog is food blog, a couple of landing pages I did down here for this program. Um, yeah, yep. So, hey, all this stuff is on the $25. I haven't paid no more than $25 a month for all my damn websites. So when you pay, the link is in the description. You get 100 credits per month, and 100 credits will build the whole website. So don't worry. But they don't take like a whole credit to talk to the bot. It's like minuscule pieces of it, whatever. But anyway, the credits are for the bot. When you gotta add stuff to your website, it's just adding stuff to your website. It has nothing to do with the credits. So you can be out of credits and still add stuff to your website that you already built. So basically every month you know if I feel like building something new, a new app or whatever, I get the 100 credits regardless because I paid $25 a month and I get 100 more credits. Last month I didn't build anything. I just used the credits to just make changes on some of my websites, add something to it, add blogs or whatever. That's all I did. So but I can do a lot with it. So this is why I said y'all need to get lovable. Lovable, 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 lovable. Use my link, you get some free credits or something. What you get? You get I think it's 10 credits. Yeah, 10 credits. But 10 credits go a long way because I said they use minuscule credits. Because every day they give me 5 credits. I think it's 5. Right now I have 180 credits because I haven't really used my credits this month. I mean July, and then they give you daily 5 credits, but that's daily. You got to use the 5 daily, you know. So this is my Workspace Pro. That's when you pay. If you're free, you say free. This is just another. email. So, but yeah, this is where we at. This is where we at. Do, 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 do. So yeah, we love Lovable. That's what I build on my website. So, as you see, they are professional looking websites. I built this website for my playbooks, all my little playbooks. They got prompts in them because y'all know I'm about that AI life. You know what? If anybody gonna show you what to do with AI, I'm the one to show you how to use this thing. I showed my granddaughter yesterday. She wanted me to build her. She likes to make these squishies, and I said, "Well, shoot, we can make you a GPT to just do squishy stuff." So I made her this GPT right here called Paper Squishy Designer Pro. I made it for her. Okay, so what it does, it will ask questions. Uh, I like to see the workflow first. I don't like when it doesn't give me the workflow first. Because why are you asking me? You're supposed to show me the workflow. Okay. I'm just going to put paper squishies. I fix that later. It's supposed to be the workflow come up. There it is. Boom. You're supposed to come up first. Okay. So I can pick anything that, you know. I had her working it by herself yesterday. She was doing it. She was like, I like ChatGPT. So if we want to do a theme, we can say, we want a chibi. I'm gonna say black girl with afro puffs. And then we want like a rainbow and colors, rainbow theme. The colors, let's just say rainbow. All right, then we gonna say excited, and then we gonna put the hat on, and then we gonna say chibi, and then I'm gonna say trans. Oh, we gonna do transparent because we got background. That's it. So these supposed to make little. She makes these squishies. She stuff them. I did do it in cardboard, but I think it's kind of hard on cardboard. Plus, I need some cotton balls because the ones she did in paper came out better than the ones I did with cardboard. I told her the cardboard was probably too hard, but I was trying not to do it in paper because paper tears and cardboard's a little heavier. But I think once I get if I get I was trying. So we'll see. We got to perfect it, because I was trying to make it more durable, than paper. But I think the cardboard, the 28-pound cardboard, is too heavy for it, that I can't do it. But see, this is what happens. This is what I made her. So you get a printout, like, yeah, I can't see that. So I'm going to go ahead and save it so I can bring it up bigger. And then it has, like, it names it Rainbow Chibi Girl. And then it tells you what the cut lines and fold lines and where you glue it and stuff. I actually built this GPT. And this example of a finished squeegee. So I do front and back and print the template. So you can print out like the whole page and just cut this off, cut it out. Unless you want to use your cutting software, then you probably would want just the image, not all this. But yeah, you can cut it out with scissors. And it came out cute. I had to save that one for her. But I like the way that one came out. Rainbow Chibi Girl. So I need cotton balls though, or something else that's soft to go inside. because hers are more, hers got something else inside. Matter of fact, I might just try it and cut this one open that she has, and just she can take it back. I just want to get the material she used. So this is what I probably gonna have to go get. It's it's like cotton. So I probably got to get some of this cotton here. Now I did try to do the like laminate, and but when it's laminated, it's I don't know. It's kind of hard to when it's laminated. Let me see if I put this in this laminated. Let me see how I feel. And you know the autistic and them HD kids like squishies, something they can squish around, and it gotta feel like it's squishing. But I think with the laminated on it, it feels too hard. It's too harsh. I mean, it squishes better with the cotton balls. I gotta get some cotton balls. Gotta go to the dollar store because I tried something else and that didn't give it the squishiness that it should have had. So I'm gonna try something else. But then I got my little glue gun out, but I can't let her use that one because I had two glue guns and the one I took out was so I don't know where these little ants are coming from. I had that the other day. I kept seeing these little ants on my desk. Not on this side. I'm sitting on my other computer on this side. But I don't know where these little ants are coming from. And they're getting on my last number because I don't know where they're coming from. And I sprayed the desk and everything, and I still seeing these little ants. Because I had this keyboard that I had out in the garage for a year. And then when I moved, I brought it inside. I said, oh, ants in that thing. Because really, I don't know if it was ants in there or not. But anyways, let me find what I did the glue gun. Did they put it back in the case? No. Where did the glue gun go? Snoop, where's my glue gun? What did my daughter do with the glue gun? She probably didn't hid it from me. Yeah. Like I'm gonna burn myself. What'd she do with my glue gun, girl? What that girl do with that glue gun? I don't know where she put it. I gotta clean up over here. I got stuff under the desk. Kids, dinosaurs. Oh my god. I'll be glad I get my house back. I'll be glad when I get my house back. Because these kids, you know, I'm helping her out for a little bit till she accumulates some money to get her a place. But these two little girls is trip. Like trash over the floor. I told them we put trash on my floor. I don't know why I got trash on the floor. But what did mother do with my heat gun though? She always moving something. Thinking the baby gonna get it. How she gonna get it? It ain't full of things. Stop moving my stuff. She always moving my stuff. Always. It never fails. She be moving my stuff. And then I can't find nothing. Because I don't know. I had it sitting over here by my Romeo. So what you moving from over there for? It wasn't even hot. And where the hell she moving to? I got another heat gun. Let me see if I find another one. Because I don't even know where she put it. Where she put my gun? Do you know what she did with my gun? I'm sorry, I got another heat gun. Right here. That little one, I think that one gets hot too fast because that thing got hot so fast. I was like, this thing hot already? I don't know what kind of heat gun that is. That thing and the glue be so hot. This glue gets hot, but it's not like hot where I burn myself. That other heat gun, man, you damn burn yourself on that glue. Because that's how hot it gets. Let me see if I can put this in. I'm going to take this light out. So this is cute. So what I'm gonna do is print it out, but I think I want to find my 26-pound paper if I can find my paper. I thought I had all my papers sitting there somewhere. I don't even know where my paper is. There's so much stuff in this house that I don't even know. Because between my stuff and my daughter's stuff, it's like too much stuff. I ain't even get to enjoy my new place before here they come. And I told her when I first moved here, I said, well, why don't we just get a place together while I had money? And she's like, I don't want to live with you. But she can't live with it. The way she was living, she needed to live with somebody. Okay. Look, I had a house and nobody wanted to help me keep it. After the husband died, the kids ain't want to help me with the house, so I sold the house. But now nobody got a damn house. See what I'm saying? When you could have just came and lived in the house that I already had and helped me out with the house. I tell you, can't do these people. I'm trying to see if it's like regular printing paper or this is the regular printing paper. What happened to my other paper? This paper, I got cardboard paper, but then I had some other paper that was next to cardboard. This is sticker paper. I got my paper all mixed up. I'm gonna have to fix that between the cardboard paper and the other paper. I'm gonna have to fix some loop. Because the paper is mixed up. Because I have some 28-pound paper, and I know I got some 26-pound paper, but I don't know where the 26-pound paper is. I don't know. I have no idea. These dang old kids. Are you on? Yeah. Well, we're on. Hopefully, I got some glue sticks. I don't even know if those other glue sticks fit in there. The ones I had for the other one, because these are long. I used to use the short glue sticks on this one. Even though that other gun is like a little mini gun, I don't know why they had these long glue sticks. It's like a mini gun. Let me see if these fit in here. I don't even know why this gun is bigger than the other one and the glue stick don't fit. It won't go in that second hole. That's weird. So I had to use like the mini glue sticks. Not these long ones. But the other gun is shorter than that gun, so that's what I'm saying. But what the hell she do with my gun? I'll find it when she comes home today. Like, can I have my gun back in the case? Don't be moving my stuff. Be moving my stuff and I don't know what nothing is. That's why you can't have people. So now it's too late. I already moved and just signed a lease for a year. It's too late for me to get another place with you. I asked you before. You said, "Dad, I don't want to leave it here." So what the hell I'm gonna do about it? You made your decision, and I moved someplace I can afford by myself. I ain't got to depend on y'all kids to help me out. I'm the one that retired and worked. Y'all ain't do nothing. Ain't can. But y'all ain't gonna spend up all my money, and I'm gonna pay everything. That ain't gonna happen either. Cause right now I can live all by myself. I don't need people. I can afford to live right where I'm living at. By myself. Where is my That's why I moved here. So I can do other things like trade and stuff. I don't even know what a glue stick is for this one. Because I used to have a whole drawer that I had all the glue stuff in. And now I can't find the glue stick. I don't know where the glue stick is. I have no idea. I don't even see them damn glue sticks. I get some more. I ain't been to Michael's in 50 years. Look, when you ain't got no money, you don't go nowhere. I ain't been to Michael's in 50 years. Literally, I haven't been to Michael's. So I haven't. I need some supplies though. Usually I order stuff from Temu. Like my crafting supplies because it's cheaper. Y'all know Temu is cheaper. So I usually do stuff from Temu. I'm just gonna print that. But yeah. So I have built this bot to do this. So I told her, she wanna have a little digital business. We can make this into a digital business, People print out, I put it on Canva, people print out their own stuff from Canva. They print it out on their own ink. They cut it out and make their own squishy. So she wants to have a squishy business. She's 9. So I'm like, well, grandma can build you a damn website on my Lovable. And then we're connected to Canva and people can download it if they want to make a squishy. We can make you a little squishy business. Okay. So I created that app for her yesterday on the fly. Because at first I heard of the squishies and I said, what the hell is a squishy? So she told me. And as you see here, we printed it out. Let me show you. And I'm like, what is a squishy, girl? So there it is. So I told her I can make her a little business with this. So this can be a digital download for the people. And then when they print it out, they cut out their own little squishy, glue it together. They can tell you where to glue it and fold it or whatever. That's the front and the back. And then it has the directions here. Assembly instructions on the sheet. And I built this chat GPT. I built this GPT for her called Squishies. So here's another one she did yesterday. The golf. This was her idea of the golf. She put this one on thinner. I think this might be my 26-pound paper. Because this is 28-pound paper. This is 20. I'm going to cut both of them just to see which one is better paper. I think this is a 28-pound. This is 26-pound paper. This is not my regular printing paper. This is the paper I was looking for, the lighter paper. Because this is more cardboard paper. So I don't know which one would be better. A cardboard paper or that paper. And then I did print it on the shiny side. Because it's a shiny side to this 28-pound paper. And usually I turn it over unless I want to get that shiny like texture on this side. Or I turn it on this side to print because I don't know why one side is shiny. Okay, we don't know. But usually I use this paper if I'm making my little notepads that I make, like these, like this one. You use the 24-pound paper. So I made this little to-do list, and I made this tablet. It's a real tablet, It's like it's a tablet. I made it. So I made this out of this type of paper, the 24-pound paper. So that's good for tablets. It's thicker than regular printer paper. So when you go buy paper, 24-pound paper, if you're gonna make like tablets, and this cardboard paper is 28-pound paper. This is like cardboard for like greeting cards and stuff. Cause I did make some greeting cards. So you want to see some of my greeting cards I made. I do sell the digital download for some greeting cards, but see, I made these. The lady merch stack. So these would be good if I do a vending event. I would just stick them in like some kind of plastic bag with an envelope, and I have all kinds of ones that I did. Not these. These are just the samples because I had to clean my print head because I could see a streak, but now it's fixed. So, but these are just sample ones that I can leave out for samples or something. But I did the digital download on my website is more or less the kids' birthday stuff for kids' birthday. So that's the one that you can digitally download. I can actually show it to you. That one. Let me go back to share screen. And then that one. Let me go here. So we do all kinds of stuff. But we ain't making no money yet. I mean, I'm good at what I do, but I just need to make money in what I do. That's what I'm saying. It's okay if you could do a lot of things, but if you ain't making no money, then you ain't doing nothing. That's all I'm saying. You ain't doing nothing until you make some money. Okay. I'm trying to show you. Oh, these are the covers that I did. I do have a GBT bot that makes book covers for back to school. So this is a Canva download that I have on my website, bosslaymerch.com. You can go pick it up and print it out and print it on sticker paper and then stick it on the notebooks. Okay. So this is for an 8.5 by 11. Well, this is an 8.5 by 11 image. These are. Now for the composition, I think it's like 7 something. I didn't make those yet, but I can't put them on there. I just ain't make them. Or you can make them yourself. Buy the bot. The bot is on here. So if the bot for that is here. Right here. Notebook cover designer, $19.99. In one-time price, you gotta have ChatGPT. I always say plus because you gotta have plus because they only let you do a couple of images free, and then they tell you can't do no more at 8 o'clock at night. Who want to do that? So have plus, but you can make your own, and I can show you how that works too. But this is my granddaughter's paper squishy designer that I made for her. She's like, "Oh, grandma, I love to do crafting with you." I was like, "Girl, go ahead, son." But anyways, that's what's up. This thing ain't even warmed up yet. See, the other one warms up. Let me leave her text message. What she do with my daggone thing? I don't know where she put it at. But that one gets hotter than this one. Plus, I don't have no glue guns for this one, even though it's a little bit of glue in here, probably. But I don't have the glue gun. And this one got a charge, and it's not charged. So that one be a while. The other one I just plug in and it works. That's why I need it. so I can test out these things. I told her I have to test them out before she could sell them. I had to test them out and make sure everything's cool with it. I, you know, I, if I could cut this out in Romeo, I would have to have the image without all this. So if I was gonna do like the Romeo, I would just do give me just the image to cut my Romeo. So I just do something like that so I can get just the image. So I was thinking about if I did do downloads, I would do like the instruction sheet as a download, and I do the single image on the download PDF for Canva. That way, people that want to use their crickets and stuff to cut it, they will actually have just the image to do it. So, and the instruction sheet is cute because it got all the instructions on it, but that could be in the PDF too for the download to Canva. But I do want the images to be, you know, separate. So you can use your machine. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing next, which is pulling these images off of there. So I can just have the image. Then I'll be able to put it on my Sizer software. And then it's easier to cut in my Sizer software. If I take it and put it in my Sizer software, it's easier. And if you got Cricut or Silhouette or Cameo, whatever you have. I told her I was going to get her first Joy. I'm going to get her a little Cricut Joy. So her first, because she said she wanted to do stickers. And I said, okay, I get you a Cricut Joy for your birthday, which ain't till December. So, but yeah. When's her birthday? November? No, her birthday November. Ain't till November. But I told her I'd get her a little Cricut Joy. She can do her stickers on. Alright. This ain't even the same image. Is it? Is that the same one? Oh, it's the same one. Okay. It's the same image. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. Sometimes chat be getting on my nerves because chat be doing what chat want to do sometimes. So what I would do is save it and then I take it to Sizer and bring the file up. And then we're gonna like print and cut from here. So we're just gonna set the cut lines. So the cut line's gonna cut around this whole thing. So that's all we want. We want the cut lines. We don't want these cut lines in here. We just want it around. So we gotta move this out. So this is all the cut lines we want. Nothing inside. I still see something on this hand going around here. Why are you stealing? Let me see if I can get it off. Oops. I can't get it up. Can't get it up. Can't get it up. See, I don't want that cut line right there. Why I can't get rid of that cut line there? That's the cut. Let me say included holds this check. Let me uncheck that. Maybe that'll help. Okay. I don't know why this side is being stubborn. Use the lines. Come on out of there. I still can't get that cut line out of there. See, that's what I wanted to cut around here, but I wanted to cut the hand. I think they too close together or something. And I can't separate them unless I separate them in chat first. Okay, let me space them out. Let me see. Let me see if we can space them out so they don't touch. Maybe that help. That will help. Space them out. And this glue gun ain't turned red yet. I mean green yet. It's still red. Oh, I had to take the plug out. It doesn't turn green with the plug in. Okay. Alright. I think we spaced out more. But I didn't want all this. Hold on. I know how to get rid of it. Let me just go here. Erase the background. Let's take all this off. We know how to fix stuff. Let's see if we can get this one to do right. Oops. Let's reload it. Page 2. Okay, let's try this one. What is it about these hands? It's not letting me get it off of here. Okay, there we go. Phew. Take that off, include holes. Because we only wanted the outline of the thing. I don't want the inside. That was the problem. So we don't want that. All right. And we'll turn it. Let's see about that. I ain't nobody I know. I'm nobody in California. People be calling me. I don't even. Child, I get something called. I need to get them for spam. You know, I got that affiliate program about the spam calls stuff. But ain't nobody paying attention. I was talking about it, but shoot, y'all ain't paying attention to it. So I ain't even. I stopped talking about it. Ain't nobody was interested. But you get spam calls all day. But you ain't listening to how you can get paid off spam calls. So I ain't going. I need to turn them in. All these calls I get all day. That's what I need to be doing. So there it is. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we just gonna send the printer and see it's connected to my Epson. Oh, why did I see this story this morning? And it was crazy. The lady got an HP printer, and you know how you buy the generic ink because it's cheaper than buy HP ink. Anyway, at HP, do not upgrade the software of your HP printer. Whatever happened, now they didn't got it where it knows you're not using their ink and wants you to pay a damn subscription fee of $10 a month just to print something. Yeah, I see the video because the lady was mad. She was like, I'm trying to print some stuff for my daughter's birthday party. And it's talking about I got to pay a subscription for the HP to print stuff. She said she been using that ink because the ink was $40, right? And I was like, girl, this is what I have. I ain't bought ink in 3 years. Y'all on the wrong tip. Go to Amazon. Let me show you. Get your echo tank. If your computer, I don't care if your computer's still running, get you an echo tank. And when I bought my echo tank, it was $300. Now they like cheaper. Okay, so get you an echo tank. You can do the 4 tank one. You don't have to do the 6 tank one. Just do this one. Get your echo tank. I haven't bought ink in 3 years, and I done printed a whole lot of things. I've been printed thousands and thousands of pages of stuff, and I still got ink. So stop playing. I don't care if your printer still works. You better change to Echo Tank. Change. And this ink ain't even $40. This ink is like $29.99. This ink ain't even $40. You know. I use what kind of ink I have? Someone I don't see it on here. What is it? I usually buy their ink for the Echo tanks. What are they called? It should pop up because I buy it on Amazon. Everybody and mama I see, but Hippo. This is what I use. Hippo ink. Look at the price. $16 for some ink. Okay. This is the ink I buy for my printer. And then I buy the sublimation ink for my other Echo tank because I got an Echo tank that has 6 tanks that I use for sublimation. So this is like the regular inkjet ink, and then I put in sublimation ink, and then I buy the Hippo sublimation ink somewhere. Here it is. The Hippo sublimation at $24. My sublimation ink tanks is totally full, and I done printed a lot of stuff, made a lot of tumblers, whatever, in sublimation. This is why I love an Echo tank. So y'all better get away from HP. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't care. I had a Canon that actually worked, but see them cartridges you can't see through. They don't be putting no ink in there because I remember distinctly just buying a cartridge for that printer, and I haven't printed that much, and all of a sudden I ain't had no ink because it probably was never no ink in there. I made Amazon give me back a refund because there was no ink in the day. That's why I don't like cartridges that you can't see through. They're not putting ink in there. Okay, so I love an Echo tank. You take the bottle, you pour it in the tank, goes down the lines. It got the thing in the front where you can see the ink. You can see the ink. And look, I ain't had a problem with ink. Y'all keep buying $40, $60 ink. Keep on trucking because this ink lasts. You can do a lot of prints. So I don't care if your printer. This is my other one. But I changed the one with the 6 tanks. This is the one I use for sublimation. So I didn't put this ink in. I just kept the bottles for my other printer. But then they had to change the top nozzle, so I had to cut it just to get the ink out. Because I think I needed some more black, and I had to cut the thing. I still got the rest of the colors. Yeah. So yep, that's what I buy, and I don't buy ink like that, and I print a lot of things because the sublimation I print sublimation stuff, and then the other inkjet I print all the time on that thing. Like these papers I'm printing now is off of there. I did find me a 4-pack of ink though. When I was moving, I didn't know I had. But this is sublimation. No, this is a 6 pack. This is sublimation ink. So I got like a whole 6 pack of sublimation ink. Look at that. A whole, and this is Hippo. I told y'all I buy Hippo. So this is Hippo. Let me show you. So y'all start fooling around. Y'all want to save money on ink? See, this is sublimation ink, and this is like 6. This is for my 6 tanker. So it's like 6. It got a gray, so that's why it's 6, and a photo black. So this is my ink for my sublimation. I found some regular ink. I don't know what I did with it when I was moving. I said, I didn't even know I had this ink because I haven't changed ink. I might have bought it as extra ink when I first bought the printer, but I ain't never used it. So that was crazy. A subscription on printing because you ain't using HP ink. HP done lost their minds. Y'all better go buy y'all Echo Tank. Seriously, get y'all Echo Tank. You ain't gonna never have to buy ink like that. Mm-mm. Yep, never. Only thing I had to buy for that was a maintenance box, and I didn't even know what that was. I was like, "What the hell is a maintenance box?" But I had to buy this thing because the Echo Tank. If you do a lot of print head cleaning, then it fills up the maintenance box. So you have to buy. Let me see this thing right here, the maintenance box. I don't know which one is my printer, but I had to buy one. This is $12. I got 2 of them for 26, or maybe I don't know what I paid for them. I know I got 2, so I can have a backup because I didn't even know that was happening. I'm like, what was the maintenance box? Because it wouldn't let me print anything, and you can't print anything if you don't take this maintenance box out when it said the maintenance box need to be changed. Because this is where the excess ink go in when you do print head clean. So don't be doing a whole bunch of print head clean. And so you had to change it. So I had to buy 2 of these. I bought 2 of them, so I have a backup in case it happened again. Because I was like, what the hell is the maintenance box? But yeah. But I only had to change it once in 3 years that I had the thing. And that was on my sublimation printer. It wasn't even on my inkjet printer. My sublimation one, because of the ink going in the lines, and if I don't use it, sometimes the lines get clogged. And the line was clogged, and I had to run a print head clean couple times, and I think that's when I filled it up. And I'm like, well, what I keep saying I need a maintenance box? What is that? I didn't know what it was. So that's what it is. That's where the extra ink go in when you do print head cleans. So now, so I suggest if you do buy those, buy 2 so you have a backup. In case it happens, at least you have one spare one in the house. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't costly. You go 1 set of 3. Just find your printer. See, I got an 8500, so I probably bought this one. I don't know which one I bought. Probably might have been this one because this one's 8500 ET 8500. But I haven't never bought one for my other printer because I don't do print head cleans. Like I did a print head cleans. I was having them streaks, but when I did them cards, I did a print head clean. But that's the only reason I did a print head clean because the streaks was on there, and I haven't never done one on that printer. So when I did it, it cleared it all up, and it's fine. But yeah, that's what's happening. that was it. So what else we doing? I was gonna show you all the cards I made, but I don't even remember where I put them. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Well, this is not the cards. This is just the down on the page. So that's not it. Where did I put the cards? Oh, that's a carousel I made. I made so much stuff. I had got this template from this lady that's on YouTube, say that girl, and you supposed to put the rhinestones on. Child, I did not like the way this thing stitched out. It's like it was so thin. I was like, what are these thin little T's and stuff? It ain't no, it didn't stitch out good. That was a waste of my $10. Because we did not like that at all. You know. That's why I need to get some embroidery software. Everybody used the Embrilliant software, but that stuff be expensive. I've tried that to big money, y'all. And look how much it costs. But they say you can use Stitch Artist for free or something, but it's too complicated. I don't like complications. I just want some easy damn software to use just to digitize with. But a lot of people um, use this in Brilliance, but it's like over $100 for it. So if you get it, you probably want the essential bundle because they got more fonts and stuff, which is it's gonna be $199 till August the 6th. We ain't in there. But I want some embroidery software, and I had this other one that I mean I think it was less complicated called So Art. This one right here. And then this one I think was like $75 for the software. So that one was okay. Um and then it was another one I had SewNet, I think it was called. Because one thing ChatGPT don't do, it don't do embroidery software. I think it's called SewNet. So yeah. Well, they call it Creative 8 now. So this is a monthly embroidery software stuff. So you can get the software here, and I do have this somewhere on my computer. I think. Do I? Do I? Do I? But you gotta pay monthly to do other things. I mean, it does some things, but you still gotta pay monthly. Did I delete it off of here? I might delete it off of here for some reason. But anyway, this one I liked it because it was easy to maneuver and stuff. I think that a brilliance be kind of hard. So this is the one that I probably end up doing because it's easy. Plus, they got the picture thing where you put a picture in it and it digitizes the picture for you and stuff like that. So it means I can digitize more stuff. Let me see if I can still sign into that. Because you can do some stuff free, but then you have to, do the monthly to get to the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember how I signed in for this stuff. I don't remember my login or nothing for this. I thought it'd be on here, but obviously not. Okay. But yeah. So I tried this one because they had a 30-day demo for this one. And this one you can take pictures and digitize. So this one was okay to try. And but that brilliance fee is expensive. I was like, ooh, that's expensive software. So I don't know, y'all. It's expensive. Everything expensive. But I love X2 stuff, but X2 be expensive. I swear, I want a DTF, but I can't have a DTF in here unless I had something like the X2 where I could actually, you know, filter out stuff. Let's X2 give me a free machine. Like they gave some of the other creators. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna afford that thing. I can't afford it. If I had a DTF, I have so many images because that's all I do is images. I have so much stuff. I mean, I could sell DTF images all day long. Cause look at all these images I make. I make images and images upon images upon. I just make images all the time. So I could have some good DTFs, but because I don't use Creative Fabric, I make my own stuff. Um, yeah, because everybody and their mama use Creative Fabric. I mean, I go over there and get some fonts, but that's about it. And now my cam my I got so many fonts in here. I don't even need no more fonts because I ain't gonna never use all them fonts. It's just too many. I got too many fonts. So anyway, did we already print that out? Yeah, we already printed that out. Oh, we supposed to print it out in the other paper. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I changed papers. I would print this out. Oh, I would print this out so I can put it in the cutting machine. That's what I was supposed to do. I didn't forgot what I was supposed to do. So I'm gonna print it out. Then I can like stick it in the cutting machine and cut it out instead of cutting it with scissors. So I think if I do her little digital store, I think I will have the image and the instructions. So, I'm just demoing what I can do with it before I do a whole daggone website for her. I just demoing different stuff, what I can do with it. So basically, let me cut the camera off so y'all can see what I'm doing. So basically, this is the print with just the images, and this is like with the instructions. So what I was thinking about for her is having, both. So in case people have a Cricut, they can cut it. So as you see, you got the marks. So this can be cut in the machine because we're going to put it on. That's why we print it through our sizer software so we can have the marks so we can cut it. And this was print regular, but this is print through the sizer. So you don't want to print it no other way because you need those marks for the cut. So we're going to stick it on some backing, which is called a cutting mat. So we stick it on it, and this is like a little harder cardboard, but don't have a very save your old mats for stuff like this. Don't have it like very sticky because then you got to clean up all that paper that we stuck to it. So now I'm going to stick it in the machine. It's sitting right here next to me, which is convenient. It wasn't sitting down at my chair length, so it's really convenient. That I don't have to get out the chair to get to it. Because I got a shelf sitting over here. I got one of those shelves, like them garage shelves you get from Lowe's, the ones you put together. And they come out because they got a lot of space in between the shelf. They went for the garage. So what I did, I put the rest of them in storage, but I kept like 3 shelves, the bottom, the middle, and the top. So I got my Poland sitting on top. I got my Romeo sitting in the middle. And in the bottom, I got my tumbler press down there. So it came in handy. I was like, okay, this will work. So we liking the setup, and then I just scoot over here to get to the thing for the cut. So then now we're gonna go back to the software, and the software to cut. So I'm gonna hit the cut. So now we're gonna cut it. Oh, it actually read the lines without me doing anything. Oh, I spoke too soon. Usually when it can't read the line, I gotta move the little red arrow to the corners of the squares to move it. And I don't know why that side is so crooked. Every time you usually don't stop all the way up on that corner, on the top corner. It's usually just the bottom corner when I first started. If we can't see the line straight, but I don't know why it's looking crooked in here like that. So lucky it has a camera, and I can just move the little red X to the corner to make it go. So that's all I got to do is move it to the corner of the black with square lines on each corner, and go and start cutting. So now it's cutting around. So this is the easiest way to cut. So I think that's what I do. I do the image for her and the directions, and that would be on the PDF for the download for Canva. And that's the way that's gonna go. It's best to do it that way. To have the two. So here we go. We got it printed. We got it cut. So once it's cut, all you gotta do is pull it up. It's cut. So you only use no scissors. Makes your life easy, huh? I have a Romeo, but I wish I had a Cricut because that's a 24-inch cutter, and I only use 12-inch part. So I need another machine. I need like just a small machine or something. But there it is. They stuff. So you'll just pull it off of here. That's why you don't want really to pull right off without tearing and leaving paper on your cutting mat. And then the cutting mat is clean. And we finish. Okay. So this is her little thing that I made. So we got a front and a back. All right. So that's what it has. So any little tweaks I gotta do, I will do. But it tells you, the glue side with the glue and stuff like that. And then we stuff it with things. This is like her squeegee. So, I'm trying to, get a perfection on this before I say it's good to go. But, I mean, we doing good. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to glue it. And then I'm going to put the cotton stuff in it and see how I feel with this type of paper. Because this is like my paper that I do notebooks with. So it's not as strong as the 28-pound cardboard paper. I mean, it's strong, but it's not as thin as regular inkjet paper. But I'm trying to fold under these little blue signs because they're going to have to go up under this thing to be when I glue it. And I was thinking about when I was making these, I said, I wonder if I can make paper dolls. Make a paper doll kit or something to sell. Because this is similar to having paper doll. It's very similar. Very, very much similar. So then it'd be put together like this, and then I would glue it, and then I stuff the stuffing in. And then we have what we call a squeegee that the kids like to squeeze, the ones that have autism and that kind of stuff. They squeegee toy. It's like a fidget, but it's squeeze. They call it squeegees. Squeegees. So this would be cute as a squeegee. Now, what I was going to do is laminate them, but I think the lamination ain't gonna work once I stuff it because I can't get it through my laminator machine. My laminator machine is thin. I mean, I could do it like this, but once I stuff it, I can't do it. But then I thought when I laminate it, it's kind of hard because I did laminate this just to see what it would feel like. And when I put the cotton balls in here, just to give it the squeeze effect, then I mean, it squeezes, but I don't like the plastic thing on top of it. I mean, it would make it last longer, but nah, I don't like the plastic feel. I just don't. I don't like the plastic feel. So we ain't gonna do that plastic thing. So that's why we've been experiment different ways I can do this. Um, but I think the best thing is to use glue. Little kids can use glue. I use a glue gun, but they can use glue because they too little. All right, so we can glue that on, and then we have a squeegee. See how I put together? That's the back. Yeah, and that's the front. And this is the top. It glues right there. That's how that's gonna work. So what we gonna do with these is, we trying to perfect it. I'm trying to perfect it for my granddaughter. And let's see, I'm gonna put some hot glue on the top. If I have some in here. What my daughter do with my glue gun? She always hiding my stuff from that daggone 3-year-old. And it wasn't even plugged in, so I don't even know why she took it. I don't know what she did with it though. Because I think I need that glue gun. Because this glue gun, there's a little bit of glue in here. Say something coming out. Well, I gotta find my glue sticks because this only takes the mini glue sticks. For some reason, the other one's smaller and they got long glue sticks. That's why I said, why this one got this teeny glue sticks and the other one does the bigger and it's smaller than this one. I don't know. I think it's enough glue in here for me to do this. See, this glue don't burn you. It doesn't get hot like the other one. She would have to use this one because this glue is not as hot. The other one, boy, that glue would heat up so fast. As soon as I plugged it in, I don't know what kind of glue gun that is because it's hot. This one might not be as hot because you gotta charge it to use it. So maybe that's why this one's not as hot to touch because glue got on my hand didn't even burn me. The other one, shoot, that glue got on your hands, it burn you. It's weird. So I'm gonna glue the head on. The hair on. I told her I was gonna see if I can perfect it some. And this is our little demo entry level on these squishies yesterday. We just made them to make them. Oh, I can't glue that part yet because I gotta put this stuff inside. Okay. So let's put the little ball. Now I can get these little cotton balls from this little, what you call this stuff? Cheap. I don't know what you call it. Just stuff them there. And that's the point, to make them squeeze. And that's the point of it all. So now I'm going to glue the tip down. So now we're going to glue down. Once we stuffed it, I think that's stuffed enough. Did we get enough up here on the head part? Let me push it up. Make sure it all got squeeze on it. Okay, put another piece in. I like this cardboard though. This is not the thicker cardboard. This is the one I do notebooks with. I need some glue on the side right here. Glue this down. Ouch. Stuck my finger in the glue. I was going to stick my finger in the glue. I'm trying to get that little piece of thing in there. Put it in there. Use a pen. I'm going to stick my finger in the glue. I can seal it up. Seal it up. Seal it up. Hopefully I got glue on it. We got any good. See, it looks cute. And I stuffed it. The bottom's not finished closing yet. Hopefully I got no glue and it's good. Am I out? I need to find my glue sticks. Where is my glue sticks? And I don't know why I can't get the other ones in here. It's like they won't go in. I need to find my glue sticks though. Where are my glue sticks? I don't know because I know I had a couple of glue sticks. I see them. Oh, here goes sublimation. And I got more sublimation. I don't know why I got all this sublimation. Was I sublimation? I think I found that pack that I didn't know I had it. I don't know. Because I think this is ink. Did this ink get ink or sublimation? Because I couldn't have all that sublimation. Oh, this sublimation ink too. I got a lot of sublimation. Just fell on my foot. But I don't know where it went. A lot of it. Oh, I've done making a whole bag. I know I had some glue sticks. I just got too much stuff. Unorganized. I just threw it in there. Since I moved in here. Now I'm like really unorganized because kids are here with their junk. Until their junk leave, I can't really organize. It's like I got to get their junk out of here first. Because I have more junk that I don't need. And crafting stuff. I want to, get it. I need some more glitter vinyl. I'm like out of glitter vinyl. I need some shirts. I haven't bought anything. Shit, it wasn't no extra money. Now that I moved, I made myself have an extra $1,000 or more. So I'm like, that was my goal. Either I got a remote job that paid me for that extra $1,000 I needed a month, or I had to drop my rent. So I dropped my rent. I couldn't find a remote job. Even though I got experience in remote jobs, I still couldn't find a remote job. I don't think they want to hire black people. I stopped putting I'm black on my applications because I think they don't want to hire black people because they think Trump gonna sue them. DOJ gonna sue them if they hire any black people for DEI. We ain't the ones getting DEI. Mm-hmm. Child. That's what's going on. That's why I'm going back to trading. At least in trading, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Just make some damn money. Learn how to trade. Get yourself in a forex class if you ain't in one. Go find Coach Max. Look her up. Coach Max. She got her own class. She is good. She the one taught me in 2020 when we was in this other program called Epic. And I'm trying to get back into trading. That's one reason I wanted to bring my rent down because I'm like, I need to get back into trading. That's where all the money is. I need to get back there and hurry and run. So that's what I'm trying to save money for if I ever could save some for my trading. These kids get on my hair and do their thing. And then I can go back to trading and mind my business. Yeah. One reason I moved to someplace I can afford by myself because I can't depend on these kids, my daughter and my son. Nope. I ain't depending on them. I can take care of myself. I'm the one that worked 30 years for the government, nothing. So, so I can take care of me. I can pay for my car, pay for my rent, buy my food, and keep on trucking. But without a job, I don't have to get a job if I don't want a job. They have to get a job. I ain't got to. I just work because I like extra money to trade with. So I like that. And right now, it's hard to find a remote job. I can't find that. So I stopped putting in applications right now to the kids here. I ain't gonna be able to work anyway. They go to daycare during the day, but shit, if I get another real job, they gonna have training time and stuff and all that stuff. And it's no, I have no privacy right now to be doing all that stuff. So we can't do it right now. So we're not gonna do remote. That's for sure. I need to glue this closed, y'all. That's what I'm trying to do. Glue this closed. Is the glue hot? Yeah. We finally get it hot. Hot, hot, hot. I should have put my rubber gloves on. Stop burning my finger. Well, this glue's still not hot as that other gun. That other gun, that glue get hot. Yeah, I told my granddaughter, don't burn yourself. And then she burns herself. Then my daughter says, well, she's too young. She can't use a hot gun unsupervised. I said, she knows not to burn herself. She 9. Stop babying that child. She's 9 years old. She can know not to burn herself. How she gonna learn? She burned herself with the glue and she ain't wanna glue nothing no more. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, girl, I burned my finger too, but I kept going. Y'all gonna be weaklings. Stop treating them like they babies. I mean, not. They can handle it. There's a little burn ain't gonna kill you. Put some. I used to keep that cactus. When I burn myself, I take the aloe out the cracked cactus and put it on, and they go right away. And it doesn't hurt. You'll live. I think I still don't have it all the way closed right here for some reason. Why can't I get this closed right here? There's more glue in there. Don't think my glue sticks, they are messy. They are so messy. $600 because it smells. These glue sticks don't smell. That's one thing about glue sticks. They don't have no smell to it. But you use 6,000 or six. What's it called? 6,000 or 600 of them. That glue be smelling. I got some tacky glue too. That ain't too bad. But I rather just use the hot gun, even though the stringiness of the hot gun gets on my last nerve. It be strings and I gotta pull them. Pretty good. Okay, there it is, the squishy, and you can squeeze it. Oh, it squeezes. So that's why I need the cotton balls or whatever that stuff is she had. What is this called? Filling, pillow filling. I need some of that. That will work. Pillow filling, and it squeezes. It works. Hello. Infomercials. Okay. So this came out cute. Oops. And it squeezes. So the squishy works. I made a squishy. And it's cute. Look at it. And I made it. I made the whole concept is me. The whole chat GPT bot is me because this is my thing. This is what I do. If you want me to make you a chat GPT bot, I can't. Because this is what I do. Okay. This is my thing. Hmm. But yeah, y'all don't want me to do y'all know do nothing for you. So I don't even bother. you know. But that came out cute. Look at that. It is the same. Ooh, it's cute. You gotta see it down there. And y'all see it up here. That's the same. And this is the instruction sheet. So what I probably do when I download these on my feed for Canva, I'm gonna have both images like that because I need both images. I do. But I do need it to separate, so I need to program this in. Um, so that can be in the program. So I'll have to say it again. I'm not saying it again. So we throw that in the program. So because that's what I had trouble getting the edges. It was touching, and I don't want them to touch. So we program that into the bot, so we can. I don't know what's been going on with chat, but it's been doing that. Like I say something and it just sits there. I don't know what's been going on. It's just doing it last night, yesterday. I don't know. It just sits there and I have to repeat it. Okay. Okay, there you go. Update it. So that can and it squishes. Ooh. Squishy wishy. Alright, so now we know what concept we're gonna go with for her little thing. So yeah. But that was her ideal. She was making them out of paper. So I told her Grandma make you a chat GPT bot and that's all it's gonna do is paper squishies. So I did make it and that's what she got. So let me check and make sure that they did what I asked them to do. Let's see. Let's do another one. I always wake my bot up with hi. Just say hi, hi, hi. So wake up. Wake up, hi. Let's see if we want to make a paper squishy. I'd rather for it to start with the workflow, and I don't know why it's not. So Something going on with Chat. Chat been acting weird. Come on, Chat. Okay. I'd rather for to start off with after I say hi, bring that up. I don't know why it's not, but it's gonna be her. So, she wanted me to do a bingo one, but I don't think I can do a bingo character because it's not gonna let me do a bingo character. Let me see. I'm gonna do something else. Well, how about um, let's do a dog. A dog, an animal. Let's do an animal. Dog. Let's do theme. Backyard. Dog house. And the color. This is like a beige. A brown. And let's do um, happy. Accessories. We're gonna do a color. Collar. What are we gonna do? Card. Okay. That's what we go like that. I'm just making sure it does what I said for it to do, that it programmed in. And then, because I got a little bit of stuff left, I can put in another one. I'm going to clean up my mess over here. Because I got a mess on this piece. I need to clean up before the kids come. I need to clean up all this mess. So I will do that. Clean this desk off. Alright, you ain't even come out right. Why you come out like that? And sometimes when I do a little change, it start acting stupid. Let me see. Let me go back. That's why I hate doing changes because it does act stupid. Let's make sure it doesn't change the original workflow. Okay. So let me try it over here because if it changes the original workflow, you don't want that. I do want to fix that though. That's what drive me out. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Fine. It never does it when I first do it. So let's just move on. Let's see. Let's do animal dog. Oh, I forgot the size. Medium. See, that didn't come up before. That's probably why I messed up. I forgot all about it. Alright. Happy, 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 happy. So all I'm really doing is tweaking the GBT, like making sure everything is flowing, the workflow is working the way I want the workflow to work. Adding stuff, taking stuff out, whatever. I'm just fixing the workflow. Really, I still don't like that question at the top when I say hi. I want it to go straight to the workflow. So it's supposed to. So we'll see. Okay, this one came out a little different. But here goes the little doggy right here. Okay. So let me see if I can get the dogs. Put image by itself. So and that did come out. All them dog poppers squishy. Let me go to project, the materials, everything is there. Blip, 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 blip. This is beginners. It's cute. And dun, 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 dun. So really, I have a Canva feed for all this squishy stuff. What do I do with it? And these are the ones I did first, and I didn't do the image by itself. But I think this is what I want to do the image by itself. That way, I think it'd be better if we did the image by itself and the image with the instructions. So I think it'd be better. I'm just critiquing myself. So, so we can get it working before I let her do whatever she want to do with it. But I think we should have both instructions and the image by itself for people that have cutting machines. So without all this on it, even though I know how to take this off on Canva, but a lot of people don't know how to just erase it. They just don't know how. So may that be. So like these, I can turn these. If I didn't do them like that, I can do these. I can just duplicate it. Then I can go to edit, background remover, and just remove all this stuff at the bottom. That's all you gotta do. Take all this off at the bottom. And there, I can even take the front back off. So that won't get caught up in there. And then we have it. Then we have the picture without this part. So that one's ready. And then I can just do this one same way. Background remover. And just remove all this stuff. And just remove it. So basically, I can do the one sheet and just do it this way. Or the Canva download. So I can do it this way too. So I can fix all the ones that I already done in there. And there you go. And we have it. And then this one, duplicate it. I was down living this morning. Let me catch up on the Nolan Wales news. I've been ordered. Look, I got certain people I watch about that news because some people are smart. I tell you, the internet is undefeated. The internet just be solving the case, man. I tell you, it's more smart people out there than you think. And why they get mad at the girl that deciphered the call? I was like, they just mad. I don't know why they be mad all the time. They gonna find out she had like a record 20 years ago. No, 30 years ago when she was 20. On something she told what happened with that story about $100 in a biscuit or something. And you know how they accuse black people of anything and try to do them in for anything. So really, she was 20 years old, but yet she pulled herself up by the bootstraps and became an audio engineer. What you do with your life? The people that's doing that, not a damn thing. They probably just mad. They mad when black people have excellence. They be just mad. I don't understand. Why you mad? Just go to school. Y'all had all the opportunities in the world to get educated and stuff. People giving y'all money and stuff, and y'all just didn't do it. So now y'all mad that black people are educated. Well, black people had to get educated because that's the only way we get decent pay is to get educated. So we got educated. Now y'all mad we got educated. Jesus. And y'all ain't educated. See what I'm saying? They pissed off. That's why I tell all black people that oh, I did the background remover, like took almost everything off. Yeah. Let me see. Not everything, but almost everything. Let's see what that is. Yep. So they mad that we are educated more than they are. Because black women are more educated, the most educated people. I could say that because in my husband's side of the family, shoot, all his nieces got degrees. The boys ain't do much, but the girls, all of them got degrees. All of them got masters and stuff. So, and like my stepdaughter, she got a master's. My niece got a master's. Shoot, child, these kids, they know that if they want to get paid, they got to do what they got to do. And I don't know why. I can't tell you why white people didn't know. But black people do. Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do to get that money. We knew. So now y'all mad that we was getting the money, and now y'all want to get all the black people out the workforce. So the black people, you don't hear them complaining on TikTok though, because they look, they done pivoted. A lot of them got a lot of skills that they can run. They can run their own business and beat them people that they work for. You know, get their own clients and stuff. Sure. So a lot of them are pivoting, and they're gonna miss these people in the workplace. That's for sure. Yeah, cause your business gonna fail without them. Cause they think they can't like no women. They don't even want white women. They don't want white women, black women, any kind of women. They want the men to the only ones that have good jobs and stuff. The women, y'all just stay home and do whatever. Everybody don't have a husband. Everybody, single people out here. So y'all men need to go sit down. And then I can't understand the women that vote for this stuff against themselves. I just don't understand y'all. Is it me? Or y'all just being dumb? Y'all voting against yourselves. And it's just the white women. It ain't us. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Don't get mad when I say white women because it ain't us. Okay. It's voting against ourselves. I voted for my own vagina and stuff. Shit, y'all vote against y'all vagina. I don't even know what's going on with that. So, don't look at that's crazy. Only reason I can take that background off of this picture because if I hit background remover on here, it will take the whole thing off. So we ain't gonna take it off. We're just gonna leave it. I don't know why, but it will. But that's okay. Everything's fine. I had this pencil in here. Did I have a page for the pencil? I just had a pencil. I'm gonna take this out. But I don't even remember making a page for it. So this is gonna be her little feed for these squishies. Squishy. That's what I'm gonna call it. Squishy. So these are gonna be just to feed when she make them. And I ain't gonna be sitting here making them. She gonna be making them. When she makes these, and she got her little thing. Let me make sure we okay on this. Okay, they go my dogs. Which I wanted the dogs. And this. I finally learned how to do knockouts. It's so fun now that I know how. Y'all want to see me do one real quick? I'm gonna do one because we know how to do it now. Okay, let's do a text letter like um H. So we're gonna do an H. You want to do like a thicker letter, so this is it. This is 7 by 3. Alright. And then we're gonna do another word. And we're gonna say spooky season. So that's gonna be the next word. Spooky season. Spooky season. Let's change the color. Spooky season to blue. And then we're gonna take spooky season and spin it around and then put it like right there in the H. in the H, babe. But if you want it like off the H, you can do it like that. So it could be like this instead, like it's half and half. Cut out, cut in, cut in, cut out. So you got that. So now you want to take this part and then you want to do the offset. So on this sizer, it's the star right here, and you gotta hit the star. And then you gotta go. We're gonna include holes, and then we're gonna do the offset, the color, so I can see it. Red. Alright. And we're gonna do the offset just like that. Alright. So we have offset. I guess that's good enough. Let's say it apply. So we have both. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to separate it, but you can separate it here. Just pull it off. The top, pull it off. I should have had that at the top, and then I could just pull it out. Well, because it was under this instead of on top of this. So this is the offset right here. So with the offset, you just want to take these and group them together, and then you want to go to um, on the silhouette. It says subtract, but on here it would be remove front. So this one where the white and the black squares are, you want to do that. But you want to do it on just that part. So hit it. Yep. If that happens, this is too close to everything. Let's try it again. Oops, let's group it again. It's grouped. It should move together if it's grouped. See, it ain't grouped. Why is it not grouped? Hold on. Two items. I got two items in here. Okay. I don't do anything. I gotta leave a square around it, then hit the little remove from front. You see, spooky is removed. Now I done lost my other spooky. How did I lose it? Oh my god. Let me let me undo this because I didn't lost the other one. How did I lose the other spooky? There it is. Where you go at? I'm gonna set you over there. And you just being. I think I want to get this bigger. Like if I did a shirt, it'd probably be like 9. And make this a little wider and bigger. I can fix that though. No problem. Once I cut it out, I can size it back in. You really can put the change the size, but I can size it back in. So we say squeaky season. Then we're gonna hit the remove this grouping. Then we're gonna hit remove, and then that's that. All right. Then we get this back. This is what sits inside. So we're gonna just size it back, which we wasn't supposed to unsize it, but we did. Well, we can get it back in there. Because it's always smaller than that other one. So all you gotta do is get it sized back and it fit. Alright, that looks good. It's sized back to fit. See these little things in here that I don't need? Let me see. Like this. Now on the other software, I knew how to get that off, but I'm not sure about this software. How to get that off? I don't know. Um, I'm not sure with this software. I have to practice to see if I get. On the other software, you could get it all easy, but I don't know how to do it on here. Like these little dots in here. Oh, that's how. Okay, just delete it. The other one you had to do something else to release it. You had to release it, and then you can get them all. So we want to take that out. These are little things for the O's and stuff. We don't want that. Okay, and that's out. You know, like this is not a piece, so we can take that out. But we got spooky. I really was supposed to unline it. That's what I'm trying to line it back up in there. Because I really was supposed to change the size why after I did it, but I did. So I'm just trying to fit it in there. Like everything looked cool. Yeah, it looks cool. I think that's good. So now, if I do print it out, it has the spooky. I print that in one color vinyl, and then this part I do in another color vinyl. And then I take it to the shirt and I heat press this on first, and then I heat press that. Now, if I wanted to make it puff, I can, but I don't like to do the big letters in puff because it's too much puff and it's going to deplete. I would rather do the spooky season in puff and just do this in regular like glitter or something. Do some glitter vinyl or something like that, and then print it up. So this one you cut first, and whatever color vinyl you're gonna cut, and then you cut down. So let's try it. Let me find some vinyl. I got some gold right here. Should fit that. What is that? 8.25. This should be about 8 inches, maybe. Let me see. One is up here, so let's do it that way. We think we can get it. Let's see. This is this is like a 9-piece, a 9-inch thing. So this should fit. We should get it. We should get it. So let me put this in the machine and cut out that one. We want to mirror it because it's a word. Anytime it's a word, you got to mirror it because you put the HTV on the mat upside down and you mirror any words. So it got to be mirrored. My auto weed box never works. See how when we put the thing on there? I don't even know why it won't work. But then I can do it this way and then put it, but it ain't gonna work. Watch. It works when it wanna work. I don't know what happened to my auto weed box, but something did because it works when it wanna work. They need to fix the software or something. So that's gonna be in gold. So I gotta find a piece of when I'm gonna put the other color. Let me see what we have. This color could be a red and glitter. Glitter. I don't know what she said. Let me see what's in here. I do have some glitter gold though. We can keep it in the gold family. This would be glitter and that would be gold. The other part's gold, but that would glitter. I have some. What else I have? I got a whole basket full of vinyl, but what is that? Brown? It's a brown. I don't know if I have anything. I mean, I got vinyl, but I have no glitter. No glitter. I don't think I used all my other kinds. We need to go shopping for vinyl just to get some glitter vinyl. I got a bag full of them. Like, what color is in here? Like brownish color. Oh no, this is the. Oh, I forgot I had these. I do got some evanescence. Some shiny gold. Like the other gold is not shiny, but this one is. Then I got some pink. How about pink and gold? Let's try this. Queen, we forgot we had that. That would look cute. Oh yeah, we got to clean up our work area. I did. I started doing some crafting yesterday, then the granddaughter came bothering me about stuff, so I never did finish. See, I didn't even put my weed box in. And that way I gotta cut it off. But I don't know why I didn't put my weed box. So we're gonna use this pink to do the H. To cut out the H. I forgot I had this shiny pink. That'd be cute. The pink and the gold together, since we don't have glitter. Be something shining on it. We can do that. I wish I knew how to do the rhinestone part, but I haven't got that together yet. How to put the rhinestones around. We ain't got to that part yet. We get there. Because I can't really do rhinestones until it's just too much going on. I can't do stuff that I want to do. Because I don't have my crafting space to myself. So I can't do it. These kids and their stuff everywhere, and I can't pull out the rhinestones. I have rhinestones everywhere. Plus, I don't even know where all my stuff is. And I gotta organize my craft drawers. Because I just do stuff in there. We gotta get back organized again the way we was organized. Oh, that was fast. That was a fast one. Okay, it's done. We almost, we was way at the top. Did we get the top cut off? Damn, I think the top cut off, y'all. How did that happen? I think it started up too high. And then it cut off the top. Damn. Right where the top of that H is, that first H. I mean, at first, see how this one is higher up than this side? And that's what happened. The other one just made it, but that side didn't. I mean, I really had a couple of inches. I had like 1 inch to spare if it came down. Well, this side would have been down too low. Oh well, we just leave it. It's like I can't explain because I think these are only 10 inch. I would have to shrink it to make it, and I can't shrink it because the other letters gotta fit in. So I gotta leave it right now. So we just leave it because we was off by just a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll fix that. I will fix it. I will fix it. We was off just a tad at the top, but it's done. But we was off just a little bit, y'all, just a little bit. I told y'all I'm doing anything today, so we just keep bouncing around in different projects. So now I'm pulling off the pink, but we missed it at the top just by a little bit, just by a little bit. But you can't tell, not really. So all I'm gonna do, this is the easiest peeling stuff right here. Let's peel it. Just keep peeling, keep pulling. See how I waste paper because this thing don't give me a weed box, and so I just be wasting paper. I use this with some applique or something, which I can. Now that I know that how to do applique, I save all my pieces in case I'm doing applique. Just save it. You don't throw them away no more. If you're doing embroidery, just save the pieces for applique. All right. So we should have our H is done. Oh, it's fine. Because you can't even tell it cut off at the top. At the bottom, it's a bit more rounded, but it looks fine. Who knows but us? Look at that color. Um, I love that color. I didn't even forgot I had this. I buy this stuff. I don't know, but look how it shines and it's iridescent. This is good. If you don't have glitter, this will look cute on the shirt. I be shining outside. Okay. That would be cute. Okay. So then we gotta get the other part off of this yellow. What am I saying? So they can give me a weed box so I can cut it. I won't waste so much. So I don't know why it won't give me a weed box. It's just weird. It won't give it to me. So usually when I don't have a weed box, I just start in the corner and just pull it with the little picker and just open up the vinyl and then start pulling it with my hands. See if it gives me a weed box, then I can start around the square. But since it doesn't never want to give me one, I don't know what's wrong. It just don't want to do it no more. Yeah. And it's probably a software error, so they need to update, fix their software. Because they used to give me a weed box, but they have upgrades on the software. So it's something on their end. It ain't on mine. Okay. Yep. So we're gonna pull this off. Ooh. So this is the spooky season. Spooky season. Spooky season. Let's see. See it? And all we gotta do is like pluck out the O's and the P. So like in the middle, you just pluck out the middle with your little weed tool. And you just pull it. I gotta put it down. Just pull it out. this one. All right, so we got spooky season. There it is, spooky season. So what happens is, let me pull this off. Since I did the knockout, it should be knocked out, baby. So this is like my first knockout, basically. I really want to do this in embroidery, but I don't have no embroidery software, baby. But that's okay. We're gonna do it in line. So that's the H, and that's the knockout where the spooky season go. So when I press it, I press down the H, and then I will press this down. We'll press this into the spaces where spooky season go. So you gotta line it up on the shirt. When you do the shirt, sometimes you might have to cut it in half because the vinyl seems like it stretches sometimes. So what I'm gonna do is cut it in half so I can line up each word, spooky, and then season. So let me line up spooky first. Spooky. And we're gonna line up season. And sometimes you feel like it's stretched a little bit or something when they print it. So if I ever have problems like that, and I feel like I can't get the letters, they like off a little bit, then I probably will cut it, but it looks like it'll be all right. There it goes, spooky season. So that would be on a shirt, and it would look like this on the shirt. So you have the H for Halloween, and then you have spooky season over here. Now, we did it in pink, but you can probably find some orange stuff, and it had letters in black or something for like the Halloween season for your shirt. That would be cute, but we like the iridescent stuff. I don't know what this is called. I know I probably bought it from Amazon. This paper is iridescent or something. So it peels like butter. I like it. It feels like butter. Matter of fact, I put this on one of my shirts. I made the black matte woman. Black magic shirt I have, and I have washed that shirt like 50 million times, and this stuff has not peeled off. So we love this. I gotta get some more of this, but we love it. We love it. So that spooky season came out cute. Spooky season. So this will go cute on the shirt. Probably should do it in black though. Spooky season. It probably would look cute in black, but it look cute on a white shirt or black shirt. Black shirt, white shirt. It'll go. It would cute. And you press it on. Spooky season. I like that. So we just trying different stuff, and I have a whole bunch of vinyl that I already cut. I don't have shirts for it yet, but I like to cut vinyl, so I just be cutting vinyl. I don't have no daggone shirts, so it just stays on the template. I probably cut this edge off. And I don't need all this, and then this will be the template for when I'm ready to put it on a shirt. It's ready to go. Cause this is all I do all day. No, I just kidding. I like to make cause I made this the other day. Inspire. Then I had some glitter and I made this. I used one of my chat GPT bots that I made, the typography one, which makes these kind of images. This was like the spiral typography that came out. Then I made this with the typography. This one says stay spooky for Halloween. And this one is some more iridescent blue. I love the blue. That's what I have on my Black Girl Magic shirt. This blue. I have like 4 different colors, but this blue. It's beautiful. Love it. So I made the retired. So this says retired. And this says no comment, no stress, just blessings. So this goes on the shirt together when I get the shirt, but it's in gold. And this is in the middle. So that would be cute. Okay. And then I made we got a mama. So the mama is here. Mama. That made, this is my typography GBT, but you can find my GBTs on craftingbotstudio.com. I sell my GBTs that I make, and they make the specific image they say they're gonna make. Okay, so this is the typography one, and this is like a backing. This is before I knew how to do knockouts, which I could have knocked this out. It had this in the back, whatever. So then we have, this is from my typography. It says only. This one says good. And there's something else to go with it. Only good vibes, I think it says. Well, I don't know where the vibes at. What happened to the vibes? Oh, here it is. Only good vibes. And this is the vibes. So all 3 of these go together. They 3 different colors. So it says, this is like a glitter gray. This is glitter gray. This is just a gray only. Okay, and this is like a green. So on the shirt, it goes on like that. 3 different ones. Only good vibes. So that's made with my typography bot too. This one, summer vibes. It's in like 1, 2, 3 colors. And I don't know why I got all this on here. Let me take some of this plastic off. There's so much going on. Trim it down. Trim it down. Okay, summer vibes. So when I put this on the shirt, it say summer vibes. It's nice. Then I got my pocket square. Which will go. It's a big pocket, say it say rich bitch. I made this with my typography. Yeah, I used to drip design from the typography side. So you can see how it looks like it's dripping. And it says rich bitch. It's like a pocket square, but this goes on the corner of the shirt, like right there. When I get it together. And that's it. That's what we made with it. Which is enough, because I don't even have shirts right now to put this stuff on. I need some supplies. Let's put this stuff on some shirts. I need some shirts. But it's all right. We can make the templates. We don't need the shirts to make the templates. So when I do, I just put them in my heat press and I press them on the shirt when I get my shirts. So it's gonna be cool. So what did we make today? We made spooky season. So that came out very nice, very nice. With our little knockout spooky season. We love it. We love it. All right, this looks so cute. Can't wait to put it on for the Halloween. It's the spooky season. All right. So those are my latest templates that I have made. See, I got a whole collection. Because I make them. I don't have to have the shirts to make them. And then I got to iron them on later when I, get some shirts, which I need some shirts. But, stuff been tight with this economy. I haven't been buying any shirts because stuff is so tight. Now that I moved and it's getting less tight for me, I can do something. Probably by September, once I get caught up for moving expenses. Then I had to add $100 storage to my bills. I had to put some stuff in storage because I didn't have a garage here. So I have stuff in storage, like my graver machines in storage. And I can't bring it here, so because we won't engrave no more. For right now, anyway. So, see these pieces? You can save this stuff for like when you do applique. So don't throw away your little pieces of vinyl. Keep that stuff for applique. You know what I'm saying? Keep it for applique. Anyway, I need to clean up this desk. So we started out making this. These are like for my granddaughter's squeezy business. And she wanted me to make her I made her a chat. That's all it does is these. And then I just stuff this and see, it squeezes. Glued it together and it squeezes. It's cute. It's just something for the kids that like squeegees. So there you go. Grandma did it. Okay. I'm the one that can do this stuff. This is the one she cut out yesterday. That one. Okay. So now that we know what we're doing, we can go on with her little business and get it together. So now I got my final run through, and then what I want to do with it, I can do it. All right. And I'm out. Bye.